lived there. He was in a parking lot next to a bus terminal. There was a lot of music going on, bands. Fullerton's famous for all its bars and heavy-handed police officers. A call came in that he was tampering with vehicles. The police arrived. I have no problem with that. If the police get a call that somebody's tampering with vehicles, they should arrive. That's what good police officers should be doing. A good police department should do. But what I have a problem with is the toying with my son that they did, the taunting, if you've seen the video, see these fists? They're about to F you up. That's what Manuel Ramos told my son. And then together with Officer Joe Wolf, they proceeded to do exactly that. Before it started, and it was demonstrated perfectly a little bit ago, this means what? It means, hey, I give up. Both hands were up. The photos are there. My son completely surrendered before anything happened. And they started the beating, the tasing, the clubs, the knees, everything. 6 Fullerton police officers beat my son to death on that night. I often hear folks say that I have to forgive in order to move on with my life. I don't know who just said bullshit, but I agree with you. I am not the man, nor will I ever be the one who forgives and forgets. I will never forgive and forget that. But what makes our case different from so many is that we were so fortunate that a city surveillance camera caught it all. The officers all wore what's called a DAR, digital audio recorders. All the sound, every threatening statement, the see these fists was all caught on the recordings. So they coupled it with the video. We have the complete murder on film. So for the first time in Orange County's history, Orange County, California, that's been around a long time, first time ever in history, on-duty police officers have not only been charged with murder, but are now going to trial, and it starts next month. I feel so bad for all the families who don't get this kind of justice. See, it's not justice yet, but at least we're in court for a murder trial for on-duty police officers. And I feel so bad for probably every one of you, because who here has an actual murder trial going to happen? You see, I'm the anomaly. I'm the only one. And that's why we're together today, to stop that. To stop that, to get justice for all our loved ones. Maybe for so many it's too late, but you know what? We're making this better. We're making society better for everyone else. And that's what I'll continue to fight for. I could have said, to hell with everybody, to hell with Fullerton, I don't care, I'm just in it for my son, but I'm not going to do that, and I haven't done that. I want to help everybody that I can. I want to continue to change policies, procedures. So many people know that we went in and cleaned up Fullerton. 2 chiefs of police, a mayor, 2 city council members, a captain, all gone. Some people said I spearheaded a lot of that, but I got to tell you, none of it could have been done without the people. That's right. Yeah. Right. Without the people. Because we, the people, can do anything. We have the power. We have the votes. We have the numbers. But like I hear it say every now and then, well, people don't care. And they really don't until it happens to them. Right. So it's a matter of making awareness and going about this the smart, the right way. The former mayor of Fullerton, and it's one of those cities where they rotate the position, she was a council member, is now my assembly person who works right out of this office behind me. Fortunately, we get along real well, and we're in communications about how to make this better. She works under Loretta Sanchez, and together with a couple other senators, we are going to make a change. We are going to make this change. If you haven't seen it, none of us need to have our hearts broken any more than what they are. But that city video was put out by the district attorney, Tony Rakakis, and it's on the internet. The Kelly Thomas, city video from Fullerton, it's there. The entire murder. And I've seen so many of your stories there. And Ernest, oh my God, that video just goes through my soul. I understand he was tripping as he tried to get out of the police car under demand of the officer, and as he's tripping, what's the officer do? I feel so bad. So I encourage you to never, ever, ever give up. The best advice that I give people, and I get calls, I have worldwide support. Let me back up a little bit. For those of you who may still be in the beginning or don't have the support you need, here's my advice. As I've been successful in this, the first thing I did is I got people who wanted to help. And they like you, when on their protest lines and stuff, people, what can I do? And I said, well, I want you to contact all the major media in Australia. I want you, the United Kingdom. I want you to contact Germany, Japan. And I went down the line and I sent the story out. I have worldwide support. I get calls and emails from across the nation. What can I do to help? That's how you do it. And I never, ever, ever deal with number two. I only deal with number one. I want the mayor. I want the district attorney himself. I want the governor. I do not deal with number two because I am not going to be told no. I'm not going to be told, well, you can't. Like you, I agree. They work for me. They work for us. I will not be told no. So a justice for Kelly with guilty verdicts coming up is a justice for every one of us. That is going to set the new precedents in law enforcement. They are watching, not only across this state, but across this nation, how this plays out. But I will tell you this, if they are found innocent, we all need to hide under rocks, because it is just carte blanche at that point for law enforcement. And also, it'll be the first time in history that white people in Orange County, California rioted. Is what it is. Is what it is.
Yeah, right.
All right, so I have 1 minute left. I had to throw that in. You guys know you can't be down and serious all the time. You got to do something to lift yourselves up. Like so many of you, I have not taken the time to grieve for my son. I have to stay so focused on the mission here. And I have, for the last over 2 years now, a group that have called themselves Kelly's Army. And that's anybody and everybody like you folks that cares and supports. And I could not have done any of this without them. So.
Thanks, Ron. Yeah.
And there are some of those members here today, and I thank them for being here. And I'm just so proud to be part of the team. Whatever I can do to help you folks, contact me. Okay? Please do that. And if your attorney tells you not to talk to me, to not let your story out, get a new one.
Yeah, that's right.
Get a new one. Contact me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.